Hey, what's poppin', folks? It's your boy Tacho here, and we're back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. And we have this Mythic Hero banner, so let's go ahead and take a look. Looks like the new Mythic Hero is actually going to be Dagr. So, I mean, RIP the people that thought it was going to be Freyr, huh? Alright, so here she is, the wonderful abs lady herself, before we've even finished Book 5. Alright, so we already kind of know what she does. She's going to be a light hero with the Res Blessing, by the looks of it. Okay. Alright, she is, of course, an Axe Infantry type. Oh, wow. Check this out. I'm so early that the video hasn't even managed to render in 1080p. Alright, let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, so Skin Faxi, we already knew what this does. Grants Speed Up 3 and Pathfinder. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is above or equal to 25%, grants all stats plus 5 to unit, and bonus to all stats during combat equal to current penalty on each of those stats times 2. So, in other words, it's basically just Chaos Ragnall with all stats up 5 and Pathfinder, and it does not have Distant Counter. Alright, she's also got Dragon Fang, attack and speed push 4, Sun Twin Wing, okay, this is new. So, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is above or equal to 25%, inflicts speed and defense -5 on the foe, and also neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks, and events that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. Oh my god, wow. Dude, what? It's literally just null follow-up with speed and defense -5. Come on, man, really? Dude, that's so gross. And then even Tempest as well. Yeah, she's gonna be good. I don't think you guys need me to tell you that. She's gonna be good. Essentially Fallen Ike with super null follow-up. Yeah, I'll take some of that. Alright, what are they showing off here? Oh, hold on. Can we see her stats on that screen? Let me just double back real quick. Okay, we can see her stats. I mean, big derp moment on my part. We already knew what her stats were, but just in case somebody didn't, we got 41 HP, 55 attack, 44 speed, 30 defense, and 25 res. Make sure you calculate that there's going to be a -16 from the weapon and then -3 from speed for the bonus from the weapon. Alright, here she is just clapping this duo hero right here. Okay. Yeah, so she's also going to grant the special slot by the looks of it. So 7 units on offense, or no, 6 units on offense if you're playing in Light Season and you have her. Okay. Alright, so here is going to be our banner. So on green, we have Dagr, we got Freyr, and we have Legendary Edelgard. Okay, we got 2 goats right there, 2 goats and a pair of abs. Pretty awesome green pool. Okay, then for red, we've got Legendary Marth, we have Regan, and we have Erica. Honestly, that's kind of trash. It's just, Regan is really the only one that's pretty recent there. Alright, then in blue, we've got Lucina, we have Dusel, and then we have Guinevere. So Guinevere is really good. She just claps any magic-heavy teams single-handedly, pretty much. And then a lot of people really like Dusel as well. But Legendary Lilina, unfortunately, she's kind of aged at this point. And she's also not on the schedule to get a remix either. So there's really not much telling when she's going to get any kind of buff. Alright, and finally on colorless, we have Sarah, we have Legendary Corin, and then we have Bramimond. Okay, so that's definitely much better. All 3 of these units are very good. So, I gotta say, honestly, I think colorless might actually be in first place here. Well, let me be real. Okay, green is really good, because, of course, she's insane. Edelgard is really good, and Freyr is pretty good. Freyr is not quite as good on offense in Aether Raids as I would like. But if you have her at plus 10, she is a real beast in arena mode. One of the toughest units to beat in terms of speed, because after everything is said and done, like all her skills are accounted for, she's virtually the fastest unit in the game. So there's really not much you can do to mess with her. But colorless, yo, this Sarah is really good with return. Legendary Cordon, of course, is good with distant counter and joint drive attack. And then Bramimon is one of the best defense mythics in the game. So despite it being Dagr's debut, I kind of feel like I have to give the nod to colorless here. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the colors. Definitely let me know in the comments section down below what you guys think. Alright, and the banner is dropping on the 30th. I guess we can double back real quick and take a look at Dagr's stuff. So this Pathfinder skill, this is actually going to be the first time we get a unit that has Pathfinder. So when an ally moves through unit space, that space is counted as 0 moves instead of 1 space. So by having Dagr on the team, you can pull off some really disgusting shenanigans. In fact, I could see this being even worse on a defense team. Because with all these turn 1 traps going on for like Aether Raids on defense, can you imagine if you have, let's say, you have Dagr in front of a ranged cavalry type unit, and they're going to be able to move an additional space, basically. So they can cover 6 spaces of damage, which is pretty nuts. I think that almost extends all the way to the bottom of the map, which is pretty crazy. So depending on how you play this Pathfinder skill, it could be really gross. But for offense, it definitely has some good applications as well. She is going to be an offensive res mythic, so that's also good. Now, with the Fallen Ike effect that she has here on her weapon, where she converts her penalties into bonuses, you would think that's going to make her a really good like bait unit to try and tank all the enemies. And her beast skill is also really good for that. But here's the thing. Her being a legendary hero, or a mythic hero, my brain is all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. I've been playing too much Monster Hunter Rise lately. But she being a mythic hero, you're not going to be able to give blessing bonuses to her. I guess when she's a bonus mythic, then she'll get some bonus stats. But you're not going to be able to stat her stacks like crazy with multiple mythic heroes on the team, which is one of the advantages to the non-blessed units that don't have a legendary or mythic blessing to pass out. So I think Fallen Ike might be a little better than her just because of that reason, although her stats are probably better, and then her beast skill is pretty insane as well. You can still get damage reduction on her if you want to have Flame in 2 spaces. So it's not really a big deal that she doesn't have the B slot damage reduction. And then even Tempest, oh man. So we're already starting with that now. We're going to be able to move additional turns on even turns now. Or move additional spaces on even turns. I can't talk, guys. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you play Monster Hunter Rise for like 20 hours straight. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my thoughts on Dagr herself. Very strong unit. Very wonderful abs there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. I don't really think she's a must summon for or anything like that, even though she does grant the additional slot for your light team. I don't really think it's going to be that big of a deal. And in fact, sometimes it's better to have 5 units on offense than 6. Because with these turn 1 traps that are going around, I'm actually going to show you guys a video tomorrow with my brand new defense team. And it is a turn 1 trap. So assuming that any of your units are in range of my Sigurd after the first turn, my entire team could get started right away. And that's obviously very disadvantageous. So you want to try to not let that happen. And one of the easiest ways to avoid it is by having only 5 units on offense as opposed to 6. So, yeah, I think the 7th unit slot for defense is way more valuable than the 6th unit slot for offense. That's just my opinion on things. I'm sure other people in the comments section have another opinion to say, so feel free to voice that in the comments. I do read the comments, you guys already know that. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just rambling on. Let me know your thoughts on Dagr. I think she's pretty cool. Very awesome OC, but I don't think she's a must summon for. If you must summon on the banner, then probably colorless is the best way to go. So you can pick up your copies of Return while you have the chance, as well as some other awesome colorless units. So that's all for tonight. This is your boy Tacho signing out. Thanks so much, guys, for watching the video, and I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.